Something cooking in the kitchen, smell pretty good. Something cooking in the kitchen, smell pretty good. You know what I want to do?
Hello, I'm back again, Chef Stubbs, with another delicious dessert. This dessert is going to be my wife's Mother's Day cake that I'm going to make today. And this is a regular pound cake that I'm going to make with buttercream icing. So to get started on this cake, here's my ingredients. I have 2 sticks of butter, 3 cups of flour, 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3 cups of sugar, a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. I have 5 eggs, 1 cup of milk, and I have cake batter and vanilla flavoring. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is start creaming my butter. So let's get started on that. And then after I cream the butter, I'll come back with you to the next step. I'm back. My next step is gonna be adding my sugar. So I'm gonna start adding 3 cups of this sugar into my butter really slow. Next step is that I'm gonna add my vegetable oil. Okay, I'm gonna cream this real good, and after you get to the contents that I want this cream to be creamed, I'll come back with you. Next, I'm gonna add my extract. So I'm gonna pour this in. Now that I done creamed my butter, I'm gonna show you how it should look when you cream. See how fluffy this is here? That's how it's supposed to look. Now I'm gonna add my 5 eggs, 1 at a time. One egg, 2 went in, but that'll be okay. Three eggs. Four eggs. Five eggs. That's all my eggs. My next step is going to add my flour. I'm going to let this cooperate, and I'll come back with you with the next step. Now, this batter is finished, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna scrape down some more and make sure everything is cooperated in this cake. One last time, not too much, but to make sure that you have everything cooperate. Okay. Now I'm gonna load this cake into the pan. Make sure we get all this goodness out of this can, because these days you pay too much for your product. So make sure that you get much as you can out. As you can see, this pan is pretty clean. Okay. So now I'm gonna move this cake around, get the air bubbles and everything out of this cake. So, like this here, shake it. Stomp it a couple times. Okay, that should be good. So now, I'm gonna put this into the oven. Okay. My oven is set at 300. So, set this cake into the middle of your oven. And I'm gonna set my timer to 1 hour and 15 minutes. And once that finished, I'll come back with it. I'll test it before that, but I'll come back with you and show you how the finished product of this cake is. Okay? Now, this cake batter is ready for me to put in my 16 cup bunk pan. So, let's get ready to load this cake into my bunk pan. And I have my oven set at 300 degrees. And once it's finished, my timer is gonna be for 1 hour and 15 minutes. So once this cake is finished, I'll come back with you and show you the finished product. I'm back again. I'm getting ready to take this cake out of the oven. This cake is done. So let me get this cake and show you the finished product of this cake, okay? This is a finished product of this cake, as you can see. So now I'm gonna let this cake cool for down. And once it cooled all the way down, I'm gonna start putting my icing on this cake, and I'll show you the finished product after I do that. Right now, this cake has cooled for 5 minutes. So right now, I'm getting ready to flip this cake out of this cake pan. Okay? Oh, that looks pretty. Okay. I'm gonna flip this cake out of this cake pan. I'm gonna let it completely cool down. And once this cake cool down, I'm gonna come and decorate this cake. So I'm gonna show you how the finished products look on this cake. Look at that, that looks good. You see that? Yeah, it's ready. So I'm gonna let it cool down, and I'll get back with you and I'll start decorating this cake. Hey y'all, I'm back. Now that my cake is out of the oven and cooled down, I'm finna get ready to icing this cake. So stay tuned, I'm finna start icing this cake. This is buttercream icing. Put this on here. Smooth it out. To the edges. Hello everybody, I'm back with the finished product of my wife's Mother's Day cake, and she's been pretty since 1908. So I added some pearls to this cake. So I want to wish my wife a very happy Mother's Day, and she's an excellent mother. And I want to send a shout out to all the queens out there. Mothers, happy Mother's Day. And if you can, I want you to subscribe, like, and comment. And I really appreciate it because I'm trying to get my points up. So please subscribe, like, and comment. Goodbye.
Something cooking in the kitchen, smell pretty good.